How's it going, guys? My name is LongBarrel and it's time for the most anticipated video on this channel. I've received this question more than any other question, and that question is, how do I get Quicksells? Personally, I've made just under 300 keys in the last 3 months and am now sitting at a grand total of about 680 keys. So hopefully I can help you guys out by sharing with you everything that I know about quickselling, and with that, transfer my skills to you so you can go out and make yourself some mad profit. What is quickselling? Quickselling is a term used to distinguish fast trades from ordinary trades. If you wanted really fast keys, then you would quick sell your items in order to get them. Typically, it is considered a quick sell when an item gets sold for 80% of the market price. One of the most popular questions about this concept is, why would anyone sell their skins for 80%? To simply put it, is to get fast keys. If you're just starting off, you must first acquire yourself some keys to start buying Quicksells. Keys can be obtained in many different ways. You can bet and use your winnings to buy some keys. You can sell your skins and buy keys. If you have a lot of trading cards, you can even sell those and buy a couple of keys. But if you're truly desperate, your last resort can be to invest your own money. Quick tip, guys, never buy keys on the community market. Usually they're more expensive and are unstable. Launch CSGO itself and buy keys straight from the home screen. There, the key prices are static and are way lower priced than the market. Now that you have keys, it is time to make an ad to start buying Quicksells. You must first figure out your price range. To get your max price, I have a quick method for determining this. In your calculator, take your total number of keys, multiply it by the key price in your currency, then divide that number by 0.8. This will be the maximum price at which you will be able to buy Quicksells. In your browser, you must then open up the community market. Click on Counter-Strike Global Offensive and order the price by ascending. Now, using your just acquired price, find the respectable page at which you will start seeing that price. Any skin that is below your max price is eligible for you. In CSGO Lounge, make a new trade and start searching for your skins. Best skins to pick are the ones that are high in quantity and sell very often. At least 6 to 8 every 24 hours. Now for the most important part, the ad description. Too many of you have told me that you guys can't get any offers, and I have all the evidence to suspect it is all in your description. As you're probably well aware, the quick selling method is oversaturated right now, which means it is very hard to stand out as a quick sell dealer. To be a dealer, you must think like a quick seller. What do they want? They want the most amount of keys for their item. So how do you stand out? By offering the most amount of keys. You shouldn't be afraid to buy a knife for 2 or 3 more keys than you were expecting, because in the end, you will be the one who made profit anyway. In your ad, you want to be direct and get to the point. Avoid using percentages and instead write out the prices that you're willing to pay. This saves both you and the seller time when it comes to trading, so you two don't have to go back and forth trying to come up with a price. This will allow the seller to send you a quick trade offer without having to communicate with you beforehand, and if they don't like your price, they will have a reference point to make an adjustment. Be careful when using this method. If you forget to adjust the prices every few days or so, you may be losing out on offers or could potentially be getting ripped off. Here are examples of some do's and don'ts trades that I found on CSGO Lounge. Here's an example of a definite don't. This guy started off his trade really well by having his 8 knives. His ad looks really good with his keys, but the only problem here is his pricing. He has all of his knives here laid out with the amount of keys he wants for them, but as you can clearly see, he's completely lowballing every single one of these knives. Now, the Bayonet Fade Factory New does not go for 85 key quick sell. It just doesn't work that way. 75 keys for a Factory New Bayonet Slaughter. These things do not go for 75 keys. I would pay like 105 keys for this knife. In current market, I would. All of these knives are really cheap to this guy for some damn reason. Yeah, this is definitely, do not do this. Do not lowball this hard. Alright, so this trade is very good, and the reason why I picked this trade as a do is because 1, he has all of his prices laid out, and 2, they are very reasonable prices. I basically checked up all of these prices and they did turn out to be very fair and very good for the seller. So if you were to sell, for example, your Vulcan field tested for 10 keys, you'll be basically getting around $32 Canadian, and as you can clearly see, it goes for about $39 Canadian. And what makes me think that this is actually working is because his reputation is 10. So something that he's doing is probably working out for him. And if this is something that you want to be doing too, trying to get like 1 or 2 keys per trade, and if you're low tier trading like this is probably something that might work for you. So here's an example of a trade I don't like, and the reason why I don't like this trade is because this is literally a copy paste type trade where he literally did not put any effort into this trade whatsoever. First of all, he's buying items for 80% average market price, which is ordinary quick sell. I'm not really sure how you stand out from all the other quick quick sellers like this, but he is clearly doing that. Although he does offer pretty fair prices. I mean, this is exact 80%. I just checked up the prices. Second reason why I don't like this trade is because it's quite literally copy paste. These are my words. I literally put these into my trades myself, and he copy pasted this from my own trades, and I will show you it right now. This is exactly what I have in my own trades. So I don't really have respect for this guy for just copy pasting, you know, my own stuff. But I mean, again, this is an example of a trade that's not really a good one. So for this last trade, I decided to test this out for myself, and what I wanted to show you guys is basically I wanted to do a little bit of a test to see if this guy will actually pay me 85% market price. I did do exactly that. I offered him 89 keys for 85% for this butterfly knife crimson web minimal wear. It has a decent look, so I thought, you know, why not, let's try it out. So he actually replied to me and he said that he can do 87, and I replied back, I'm like, how about 88? And he said okay. So I literally just completed my trade, and he gave me 88 keys just like I asked. So why is this a good trade? Well, because he did put a range here, but I don't really like ranges just because it kind of gets your hopes up and creates a lot of confusion. But I decided to try it out anyways, and I put 85% here. So he took it for about 88, which is around like 84%. Basically, the reason why I like this trade is because he was very easy to trade. He replied really quick, and he didn't create a lot of commotion or confusion. To sum it up, avoid advertising prices as a range. So this means do not say you'll pay 75 to 85%. This creates confusion and gets the seller's hopes up that you'll actually pay 85%. If you advertise to pay 85%, then actually pay 85%. Having clickbait ads is a very scumbag thing to do. Never take prices from Steam analysts. Although that site can give you a good estimated price, most of the time the prices are really low and behind. Personally, I take the average prices from the community market within the last 24 to 48 hours, as long as they're reasonably the same as the current value. If you haven't received any trades or offers in 2 to 3 days, then update your prices, raise them a key or two. If you're absolutely not moving, then try other skins, change up your presentation, make more ads. There's always somebody willing to quick sell their skin. Alright, so it's been a couple of days and you finally bought a skin for quick sell price. Good job. But what do you do now? You got a couple of options. Option number one is to sell it on the community market for 87%. In case you didn't know, Valve takes 13% from all sales on the market. Once you sold the item on the market, you then buy the keys in game. But this leaves you with one problem, and that is the 7-day trade ban, meaning you can't trade those keys for 7 days. If you can't afford to wait, then try selling your item for pure keys to a trader. You won't make as much profit as you would on the market, and you will have to wait to find a buyer, but you will avoid the trade ban. OP skins is an option too if you want to avoid the 7-day ban, but skins there are generally way cheaper and you'll most likely not make much profit. Your last option is to sell the skin for other skins in hopes you'll profit from that trade. And that's it. There isn't much to it. Flipping quick sells is really not that hard to do, but finding the right seller is. Yes, a lot of it does come down to luck, but you can maximize your luck by creating the perfect environment for the quick seller. Hopefully, I was able to educate you guys on how to quick sell, and now it's your turn to put this into practice. If at any point of this video you were confused or lost, leave a comment down below and I will do my best to try and answer it. If you have enjoyed this video and learned something, then please leave a like and hit that share button. If you're new and like what you see, then don't hesitate to subscribe. I want to thank everyone for watching. My name has been LongBarrel. Have a wonderful day. Bye bye.